back. We got David London here. David's a school teacher who dabbles in comedy. That's right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you have I got that back. We met. I'll give some backstory because none of my comedy friends will know you.
Yeah.
We met.
So.
What?
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you haven't been doing it a whole lot.
Not a lot. No, over a year, but not that many sets. Like I would say over a little bit more than a dozen.
Okay, so all right. So you in reality a couple weeks, we'll say.
Damn right.
Yeah. But you're a school teacher in Jersey.
Yep.
Okay. And we met at an open mic at Fear City Comedy Club.
Yeah.
I was doing a set and he went up and I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised because the jokes were good, but more importantly, you had like cadence.
Yeah.
Like you seemed very natural and very normal up there.
Yeah, I appreciate. I was just because I had my buddies with me, I think, and it was a smaller room. So as I went on, I think now I've become more like, mechanical, and I'm trying to go back to that Fear City. Like, I think my best set was that day.
Yeah,
like legitimately, and I was just maybe because I was hammered, but like
that could be it. That helps sometimes.
Yeah, I was. It was a late night, but I still watch that set all the time. I think about like it just. How the flew, but now like when you do Broadway, you're setting up. You have like 2 weeks ahead to prepare for those type of events. So I think I'm overdoing it at that point, maybe overcoaching it. But
I mean, I'm not anyone to give anyone sort of any advice, but I think the day that you were there was with all your friends. You felt more comfortable, whereas now with strangers, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen?
But now I'm like, stop coming to my events. Like I don't want my friends going anymore. Like,
you shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't want them around. Like I do in some aspects, but like also like, dude, I need to do this on my own.
You have to, otherwise you're not going to be able to. You have a crutch right now.
100%.
That's the thing. But the more you do it with strangers, and the other thing is like comedy's such a weird thing where you can't be half in, half out. It's either you got to do it all the time, or
that's the whole thing. It really is. I've felt that just like, God, I really want to go out there, but I'm like, I can't quit my job. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's the thing. You got to work
like
two jobs.
I can definitely also like, because I'm right next to Hoboken. I need to get my ass up and go there on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and not just like, okay, I'm hitting Broadway, I'm hitting the other one in Brooklyn, I forgot, Eastville.
Eastville, yeah.
I got to hit Eastville. Grizzly Pear's always got stuff. I got to just make an effort at it because I do love it. I do really enjoy it.
Well, that's the thing, dude. When you get the itch, it's very hard not to scratch it after that. And Hoboken, there's a guy out there, Charlie Pearson, funny dude. He runs a show called Mad Funny Comedy.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Hoboken. He has a mic too.
Cool, good to know.
Yeah.
I only saw River Street Garage over there. They have sets on Wednesdays, but yeah, Hoboken's a good spot for shit like that too, especially because of the younger crowd. You
got younger people. You got people who want to see comedy. I mean, it's close enough to the city. I don't go to Jersey enough, but I met Charlie at Kill Tony, and he was telling me about it. So I'll send you the information.
Yeah, you went to Kill Tony. How was that? You were trying to get in, right?
I was trying.
Gotta do that,
bro. It's
just
500 comments.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. In Austin, it's 200 usually sign up every week.
So
it's really the odds aren't really that much different. It's just. You still gotta, the only difference is you get to watch the show at Madison Square Garden, which is cool. Yeah. But it was okay. I'm glad I tried, and I'm like, if it happens, it happens. Yeah. But man, with comedy with your friends, I never ever, even when I started doing open mics, I never wanted my friends there because I knew I sucked, and I was like, you are not gonna watch this. I didn't invite friends to a show until way later. Yeah. Like I had been doing it for 6 months before I invited people. Now even they see me now and then they saw from a year later, they're like, yo, dude, different fucking person. So
I did a lot of open mics before they went to that day.
Okay.
So like that was a couple, and then that was just like spurring the moment. We're in the city, like, yo, do a set tonight. Yeah. And I'm like, I never heard Fear City. Yeah. And I was just like, all right, let's do it. And then I was panicking, dude, sweating, and my feet were sweating. Taking a taxi over there, they're like, dude, you're all right. They could just see the panic on my face. I'm like, I just don't want to suck. And again, it's 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes can last, dude.
It's at the beginning. 5 minutes is so long, dude. Now I'm like 5 minutes is not enough. But,
yes, I hear you.
It's
every time I go off the set, I'm like, God, I have like 3 more things to say.
It's always that way. You're always.
Okay,
it's
good.
never. You're never gonna be satisfied.
Know that. Okay, good. That
you're never gonna feel. It's always. But your friends, man, were really fucking cool. I said some really terrible shit to them, like crowd work.
Oh yeah.
And they were so cool. And I'm like, this is. It was a show basically.
Yes, it was. Ben, yeah. Those guys, they're very. We're all comedically not involved, but like we just love that shit. Doesn't matter. Like
they got a good sense of humor.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially Ben. Ben was the one you were
really
the only
fucking
black guy.
Yeah.
But he was a great dude, and they were when you have alcohol and people laughing, they're not gonna
Sometimes alcohol makes people fucking.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Like I hate those type of people though.
Oh, those people have problems, dude. They got shit that they haven't dealt with.
Like,
that's the problem.
Yeah, like I got a fist fight now.
Yeah, dude, I hate
after
that.
After 3 vodka.
If I'm not hanging out with you, if that's the case.
Never.
Yeah, I can't.
Never. I have a buddy who doesn't fight, but he just wants to make sure we can back him up if there is a fight.
If there is a fight. Okay, that's valid. I think everyone wants that.
You got me on this guy, and it's like, dude, he's always the smallest guy in the
building. Yeah, but you're gonna kill him alone. You don't.
And my buddy's jacked and huge. And it's like that was glazed, but he's going after this kid's look at me weird. I'm like,
no.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's not looking at you at all.
No, he doesn't know you exist, but he's probably scared of you. But it's just he won't fight him. He just wants to make sure we got him.
Understood, but that's the guy who's, and this is no offense to your friend. Yeah. Usually, the most jacked guy is the most self-conscious guy. I don't know him.
I honestly, no, he was there. He was the big Spanish guy, the one.
Okay.
The big, yeah.
No. Yeah, but I don't know him.
Yes,
what I mean?
No, I just think he does it as a bit at this point because he's done it for so long. And he knows we make fun of him about it.
Okay.
So now he just keeps going along with it.
All right. Well, that's funny. That's
Yes.
But if there's always that little hint in the back of your head of like, oh, please don't do this.
No,
I don't want to fucking do this right now.
always. But also, when you grow up in Jersey, you always have one cop friend.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he's gonna make sure there's no brawls happening.
Well, that's good to have. I don't have. I'm trying to think. I know one guy who I grew up with who's a cop, but we're not super close. But he's I feel bad. Cops get such a bad rep now, but
I know. It actually helped me with him because he's my best friend, and having him around makes me, have that different perspective on police in a way. Not that they don't have problems,
of course,
absolutely, but when it comes to him and learning about the crew and learning what he's got to deal with every day, it's a different perspective.
It's high intensity, dude. You're dealing with you don't know. You're constantly dealing with strangers. You don't know what they're capable of. You don't know if they're high or if they're drunk or if they're just totally fucking insane.
100%.
And there's bad apples everywhere. In comedy, there's horrible people. In life, in different cultural groups, there's horrible people.
Oh yeah.
It's just life.
Yeah, and in Jersey, it's Bergen County, so again, they get paid well.
Yeah.
But the shit he tells me every day is I had to resuscitate this guy, and then it's just certain aspects of different things in a day.
Yeah.
It's a 14-hour shift and you have no idea where that call is.
And you have a gun. That's the crazy. You carrying around a fucking gun.
Yes.
You're already you're jacked up.
Yes.
I can't imagine having a gun on me all day. And then it's having a gun and going and minding your business all day is one thing. Having a gun and having to confront people all day, it's and worried about getting shot.
You're right, but the pussy you get for being a cop is worth it, I think.
You think you get pussy as a cop? Oh, my God. Really?
Oh, my God. There's certain demographics, like the Italian.
Yeah.
Like my.
Yeah.
Yeah, those girls love them.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, it's this crazy, stringy-haired women.
Really?
Post on Facebook about Epstein Island. Those girls love cops, too. Yeah. So, it's a tough medium, but there's definitely a niche for men in uniform? Absolutely.
I think in small in New York, in this neighborhood, probably cops are that's sexy. Or in Bensonhurst, you said, a lot of Italians. But in New York City in general, it's such a liberal fucking place that most women are just no, that's.
Yeah, I hear you. That makes sense. But also those cops fit their demographic too, though. Yeah. So a lot of them, it's not like they're all single, those cops. There's a ton of them too.
Yeah.
How many of you guys, how many police officers do you have in New York City?
It's beyond. Yeah.
You can, their army, it's the 7th largest army in the world.
Yeah, it's huge. It's gigantic.
Yeah, it's just.
Who gets more pussy in Bergen County, cops or firefighters?
Cops. because a lot of firefighters in Bergen are volunteers.
Oh, so they're just doing that for fucking...
Yeah, because like usually it's the big cities.
Yeah.
And then the suburban towns like I live in, they don't really get, like they get paid, but like a lot of them don't get paid.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's I would police 100%. Well, now in the country we live in, we can only be 3 things that make money. You can either be, be a doctor.
Okay.
Be a doctor or work in sales and either make a bunch of money and do a bunch of blow or just not accomplish anything. Yeah. Or be a cop. That's basically how you survive in the world of.
That makes sense.
New Jersey, Bergen.
Okay, what about lawyers? Any lawyers over there?
Yeah, we got lawyers, but like they're miserable. Like I went to law school briefly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to right after. I went to school at Rutgers, and then right during COVID, I went straight into
law school,
Delaware law.
Okay,
and it was the worst experience of my entire life.
I can't imagine it, dude.
Also, it was during COVID, so I didn't go to school.
So you had to do this shit online. Oh, so you would have been the worst fucking lawyer ever.
Of all time. And also, like, everyone tells you your first year is the worst year in law school, and it's only 3 years. And every day I went to class, and I got dumber.
That makes sense.
There was a class I took, and I sat there, and that fucking sitting in my desk, like, I don't know. This is you're speaking Swahili to me. Yeah. I have no idea what you're even talking about. And I remember just like I'll never forget the last final I took. I was like, I'm probably failing out. Like, I think I got a 1C, which was constitutional law, and everything else I failed.
Yeah.
And I remember I looked at this. I was sitting at my desk for 16 hours. Didn't go to bed. Just stared at this final. Didn't put anything on it. I sent it in with my name on it.
Yeah.
I hit the bong, and I immediately went. I woke up my mom and go, I need to go to the hospital. Like, I'm having the worst panic attack of my entire life.
I hit the bong, like, best lawyer ever. Yeah, this shit is easy, dude. I didn't have to do anything. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. So then you ended up what? You ended up as a teacher.
Immediately teaching.
Okay.
So I went to, when I was getting my master's, I went to go teach at my at the high school that I knew would hire me, which is a Catholic school.
Okay.
So, it was funny because I'm a history guy, and when I went for the interview, it was like, we got English.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can read.
Yeah.
And I started,
love Jesus and I can read. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've been there for 3. It's been now my 4th year, but I'm actually transitioning into an administration role.
Okay.
Just this week, but I'm still teaching part-time.
So you teach English then?
Yeah, I teach high school English.
High school. And how old? What year? Senior, freshman, junior?
I used to teach every one, but now it's just seniors, juniors, and freshmen.
Oh, okay. So you're not doing sophomore.
Yeah, I just like I basically do. Like it's just I teach every grade because I have electives that multiple grades can go into.
Got you.
Like journalism and things like that.
Oh, okay. And do you, because this is the part that interests me. When you told me you're a teacher and you wanted to do, there are other people I know who are teachers who do comedy,
yep.
And they always have stories. A lot of them are substitutes. I hear them, like a lot of their jokes come from there. And when I went to school, and you're like, we were talking before, I'm a couple of years older than you, but when I went to school, it was just a very different experience. There was no online aspect to school. It was strictly in person, and it wasn't as... The world wasn't as such a hot plate for insane political topics. Yeah. Whereas now, if you're in high school, and this may be different in a Catholic school, but high school now, I can't imagine. Because if you don't believe what everyone else believes, you could be outcast immediately. Which your school is probably more conservative than liberal, I'm guessing.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's in terms of, it's even like, it's a small school. It's a very small Catholic
How many
school.
kids?
Overall, right now, it's about 220. For 4.
That's it?
I
went to a 4,000 person school. Holy shit. Okay.
It's a very small Catholic school. So like everyone knows everything about each other.
Yeah.
It's just like, and also it's just like, it's so small that they can basically get away with anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're keeping the school alive at this point. You know what I mean? And some kids are great. Some kids, the behavior wise, it's just, the older they get, the worse the freshmen are always the quietest.
Really?
They're always like the more like, okay, like, because they still got the 8th grade, 7th grade mentality of like that strict. And then 10th grade, they kind of ease in. Yeah. And then 11th grade is when they should be working the most. They don't do anything. And then 12th grade, which is just a daycare. Yeah,
we want to get out of here. Like,
100%.
I'm going to do bare minimum.
And like, I'm also I was the cool teacher. So like, when you're cool, like it's funny to be the teacher they all like, but they have no respect for anything you say or do. You know what I mean?
They'll make fun of you and shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. With these antennas on the side of my head, it was the easiest thing they ever could have made was those jokes. But like, you can't get mad at them. Like I remember one, because I also coached there too. Yeah. And I'd be driving in my car, like actually pissed off that a kid's like, this fucking guy, why don't I just slap the shit out of this one kid? Like you actually get like, But I know teachers that take it super serious. But like every day has got to be a new day.
Yeah.
You cannot have.
Can't hold a grudge against a 16-year-old.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. Like it's just like the next day you just got to move on, and and also if they like you and they make fun of you, they'll feel bad if you're like, you know what I mean? Like they actually get it. But some teachers, bro, I have teachers who have just straight up vendettas against kids, and it's brutal.
If they were cooler, there wouldn't be an issue. That's the thing. My favorite teachers in school were the cool teachers.
Yeah.
You know,
I had but also it's a tuition-based school.
Yeah,
we can't have kids leaving.
Yeah,
so suck it up and deal with it. Do you want to? Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to be able to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
You got to be able to handle your classroom. You got to be able to. You can't just kick these kids out of school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need these kids. So it's a give and take when it comes to those type of things.
And it's girls and boys?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
disaster.
That's tough, dude. That's tough. And
absolute disaster.
The interesting part about having such a small group of kids is that I feel like you could probably reach out to the parents easier. On a level that's like, yo, your fucking kid, like talk to them more real than you would in a public school.
And no teacher will want, like a lot of teachers don't even do that. And it's like, it's a phone call.
Yeah.
All it takes is a phone call. And so it's like,
and they're probably like, smack the shit out of him if you need to.
Oh, I've had, do you know how many parents have told me that? Oh my God. And it's listen, it's a very good school environment. It's, it's a younger teacher base.
Yeah.
We're very cool with, not only for me, but the kids, like it's easy to relate to them. But some teachers, man, they're stuck in the wrong era. You got to be able to roll, especially with this internet shit. You got to teach a different way, and I don't really know what that is.
Yeah, but you relate to. I mean, you're 27 years old. You're able to relate to these kids a lot more.
In some way, yeah. I just, it's just like they got to be on their phone. Yeah. Like it's either you put them away forever, or they're just gonna you either put the phone away. Don't bring it even into the building.
Yeah. Or
there's got to be an interaction with a laptop or a phone for your class.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to have an electronic thing. Maybe if okay, we have creative writing, for example. That's a class.
Yeah.
Just write your thoughts out.
Yeah.
Get no electronics for that one. Write in pen to paper. And that's an adjustment. And they like that because then it's 45 minutes where they're not just looking on their phones.
Yeah.
But but also the kids are dicks.
Of course, dude.
There's just some of them that are just, they're not. No matter how much you help them, it's like they're gonna not that they're gonna turn out really bad or anything like that. It's just like they'll figure it out.
Yeah,
and it's not my.
You can only do so much.
Damn right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now with cheating, what's that like? Because I had in school, it was always the piece of paper or the fucking I had phones, but yeah, dude, it's got to be so easy to cheat. Well, exams now.
So my room is extremely small.
Yeah.
And I have like 25 kids in that room.
Yeah.
Which is extremely, But it's easier because if I'm scanning, it's so easy to see something.
Of course.
Like a bigger classroom, it's kind of actually harder to arrange the room.
Yeah.
But in terms of papers, it's all paper. Now the papers are fucked.
Yeah.
The tests are less fucked.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you can just look and see. You know. But now if it's like, hey, you got a paper due in a week, it's like they're using ChatGPT. They're using Grammarly. They're using 8 different types of. They will do 9 different types of algorithms just so they don't have to write a paper. And you can't really prove it, honestly.
It's very hard.
ChatGPT now, it's very hard to prove because there's different,
You could tell ChatGPT make it seem like a 17-year-old kid, right?
Absolutely.
And it'll switch it up.
Yeah, and then you can put it into Grammarly and fix these words up so it sounds like my words.
Yeah.
And then okay. And plus I have 70 papers to grade anyway. Yeah. So it's not like I'm intently looking,
Dude, see, that's my fear with this shit is that when we're in our 50s, right, and the kids who are in school now, they end up, let's say, becoming doctors or lawyers. I'm going to go to a doctor who cheated his way through fucking school, and I'm not going to know. I mean, by that time, we probably won't even be doctors. It'll probably be machines doing this shit for us.
Yeah.
But it scares me. I'm like, we're raising, this generation is going to be fucking idiots, unfortunately, I think.
Because with college, you're able to buckle down into a subject you like.
Yeah.
So then you should be doing your own work.
Yeah.
But in terms of, they got to get through those gen ed courses of English, math, science.
Well, the shit I learned in high school, I mean, the basic math, English, stuff like that, maybe elementary school is really where it's at.
Yes.
That's
it really is.
That's the core because that's what you'll end up knowing and remembering for the rest of your life.
It's 100% elementary.
Yeah.
Once you get into high school, the parents, they really stop caring.
Yeah.
They're very into it in 8th grade. And once in high school, And high school flies. You remember?
Yeah.
High school, you're there for a blink. You know, they just are you going to college? Okay. You don't really have to go to college, but do you want to go to college? Sure, let's put you in college.
Yeah.
They kind of, because a lot of these parents don't graduate college.
Yeah.
So it's not like these parents, you know, they don't really want, maybe they don't want them to succeed in that way.
Yeah.
Like they want to keep them where they are at, just like they were.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it's not that big of a deal to them, college, you know.
Well, now college really doesn't, when I had parents, my parents are a lot older, but they were always like, you got to go to college. You have to go to college. It was a thing.
100%.
And now, realistically, dude, I know people with degrees, they're not using them. Going to college it may as well be fucking like what's the word? It's like dated a little bit.
It shouldn't be dated, but it is dated based on the fact that you can't fucking afford it.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's legitimately a joke.
The only thing I think that college is really beneficial for is critical thinking.
Yes.
Of like you're dealing with being in a world where people think differently than you. High school, everything's sort of incestual.
Yes,
and
I agree completely.
College is where I learned how to think for myself in the sense of when I was in college for a very fucking long time, like way longer than I did it for like 7 years, dude. I was
like Kreischer. Like Bert Kreischer, because he was in Florida State for 7 years.
That's literally I got thrown out of my first college. I had to go to community college and fix my shit together, and then I went to Brooklyn College.
Gotcha.
And then I figured out in community college, like I started studying theater and shit like that.
Yeah.
So when I was at the tail end of it in Brooklyn College, it was the liberal agenda was starting to really hit. Like it was Trump just got in office.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing. And I was sitting there kind of going, I don't consider myself any sort of political party. I just consider myself someone who thinks for themselves.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and everyone was like crying. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like he won. Like big deal.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Let's keep this rolling.
Yeah.
And people were so staunch about being just in this group, and I wasn't about it. And that's where I was able to go, either you get sucked into the group think and you end up like them, or you go, okay, no, I don't agree with that. I agree with this. I don't agree with that. And that's where critical thinking really helps, and that's where college helps. However, now if you go to college, I think most people want to make friends. And they get sucked into whatever that is.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way. I was a freshman when Trump won.
Okay.
And it was the same demeanor, type of demeanor. And you know,
you were in Rutgers?
I was at Rutgers, yeah.
Okay.
And it was the same type of just like pure sadness. I remember it rained that day. And I had like an American Studies class that day, and they were like, we were all pissed. And I went to Rutgers, Newark. Yeah. Which was the most, when I was there, it was the most diverse school in the country at that point. Yeah. So it was, I remember taking black political thought. I remember taking African American studies and being the only white guy in there. Yeah. And, you know, and I'd be like, Trump kind of blows. And like, everyone's like, oh, he's a good one. Thank God. You know what I mean? Like, and I did it because I honestly felt that way. Yeah. You know, there's critical, I do agree that there is a groupthink type of situation going on where you're trying to fit in. Yeah. You don't want to cause any stir. If you have an opinion about stuff, you kind of want to say it if no one else agrees with you, especially in college if you're dormant and stuff like that. Yeah. But I also think those opinions are kind of dumb because you just learned it from your parents. Like you're 16 years old. When you walk in there at 16, 17 years old as a college freshman, you don't really know shit.
Yeah, I was older. That's why I think I was in my mid-20s.
You're right. That's true.
So that could be
true.
it.
It's just when in community colleges, I tell every kid to go there. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you still get the same degree. If you go for 2 years and go to another school, you still get the same degree.
Well, you get the same degree, and you could bang out all the nonsense you don't want to do, and then go to a new school if you want to do that, and do everything that you like, which is great.
I just talked to a parent yesterday that wants to do the same thing. I'm like, absolutely, go ahead. I wish I did it.
Yeah, dude, that's what happened. If I didn't get thrown out of my first school, which thank God I did, what
school was that?
City Tech, dude, in downtown Brooklyn. I was eating Adderall like Skittles and wasn't going to class. I was just recreationally doing meth. And it was fucking crazy.
I never got into anything besides smoking copious amounts of marijuana in college. Yeah. Like just with my buddies, and because I didn't dorm. Yeah. I commuted.
Neither did I.
Yeah, so all my buddies who went to Montclair, went to Willie P, we all just hung out in my dorm, watched Maddie Matheson make chicken parm and just smoke weed. Literally, that's all we did every day was just smoke copious amounts of marijuana, and like girls weren't even a factor because we weren't getting any. Yeah. So let's just smoke weed and pretend we're not sad.
See, I did that in early high school, early high school.
And I know everyone. That's like I was so dated because everyone tells me like I remember being in high school as a senior. And it was like a Madden tournament. Like, one of his buddy's house. We all go one day. These guys had mountains, jars of weed in their house. I'm something like this. Like,
oh my goodness, there's drugs in here.
Like, and they're just being petrified.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what was I doing?
Yeah. Like, no, you were doing the right thing, dude. Yeah, I wasn't. I was a fucking crazy mess.
That makes me feel better because I was the firstborn.
Yeah.
Too,
okay.
So I was and I had nobody like my cousins. I didn't talk to. A lot of them were older.
Yeah.
So I was just basically raised by my mother, my aunt, and my dad.
Yeah.
So like I was like, when people made fun of me, I'm like, oh my God, people don't think I'm just awesome all the time.
Yeah.
That's how I got funny. Was just getting professionally bullied.
Yeah.
Like repeateedly. Like
that's you need to do that.
Because I'm like, I can't not. What am I gonna do? Just be the sad kid all the time? Like I gotta roll with the punches or else I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Legit.
Like, yeah. So then I had, once I got older, it started being like, yeah, I could do this stuff and it's kind of fun.
That's the thing, man. Weed. I think doing drugs is. And look, if you're like a person who's like, I don't want to do it, then I've always been the guy that's like, if you don't want to do something, I'm going to do it. You don't have to do this. I don't want you to feel like you need to 100%. Do it. I don't like peer pressure. I think it's fucking, that's losers do that shit.
Oh, 100%.
But doing drugs, I mean, it's a major part of growing up, even if it's just weed. I'm
sorry, I didn't mean that.
No, go.
I got kids who are doing, who I have to, try to rein them in.
Yeah.
Because they tell me crazy stories. I'm like, you're 17, you're 18 years old.
Yeah.
I got a kid he's either doing steroids, he's betting like $1,000 a hand,
or he's gambling.
Oh my God, this one kid. Oh my God, I don't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
And I've had him for 4 years. I've had him for 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm like not legitimately worried, but like a little worried about him.
Yeah.
Because I just think like he's going down a weird road.
Steroids and gambling. I mean,
and he's like 400 pounds. He's not in good shape.
Wait, he's doing steroids and he's fat? That's horrible. That's horrible. That is very Italian, is what that is.
He's not even. He's Italian.
No, what is he?
No,
Irish?
you would think that. I coach baseball.
Yeah.
My assistant coach for this travel team is like 5'5", every typical Italian guy.
Yeah.
He can't even move his neck. Like his lats, you can't put his like.
I never understood that.
Never. Well, when you're 5'5", well, you're just sexy though.
Thank you.
You don't need to be. Yeah, you don't need to be jacked.
But I'm still a short guy. I've
seen you on Instagram and shit. I'm at the gym like trying to do crunches, and you're posting. You're like in a small pool or whatever you're in.
No, dude, it's I never enjoy. I always wanted to be taller. Like that was my fucking dude. If I was taller, God, I wouldn't have a personality if I was taller.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
But it's a lot of friends like if I start to like put on some weight, they're like, dude, you look good, and I'm like, I don't like that. I like being thin. Yeah. I'd rather be thin.
Yeah, I'm just fat now because I'm drinking heavily.
You're not fat, dude.
No,
I
got the Italian belly. No, the Italian.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
You go to the gym for a couple weeks, you're fine. Dude. Do you go to the gym or not?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. I just should be going more. I don't know.
Well, if you start doing comedy, bro, you're going to really, between the gym, your job, and comedy, God help you.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, I got to get back on stage. I got to go back.
When was the last time you got up?
I went up middle August.
Okay, and that was Broadway?
It's been a while. Yeah.
And who came
to
see
Rich.
You?
Who went that day? No one. I think I went by myself then. Yeah, that was in the Red Room.
Oh, he gave you one of the spots.
Yeah, he gave me the spot. I had 2 spots in the Red Room I did.
Nice.
Yeah, Rich, he was telling me how they go over your set and stuff. And I'm like, he was like mumbling to the phone. I'm like, do you think I suck? Or you think I can't hear a word you're saying?
Yeah.
But he had me dying. He's like, yeah, the thing about you having a midget cock, that was funny. It's like, he was just like, yeah, the one about the tits, that was good. And it's like, he's so nonchalant. And I'm dying while a guy's just like nonchalantly telling me my jokes.
Midget cock, yeah. It's like, this is a grown man talk. We're having a business conversation right now.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I'm like, am I getting a spot? It's like so funny.
He's always done right by me. I've had tough times in Broadway, man. A lot of bad sets. The worst one I ever had, I was booed there. That was rough.
You did a set in East Hanover, PA.
Yeah.
Now, is that right next to Gettysburg? Or was that Southern, or was that right next to us?
No, this is far. This was far. This was
that Adams
damn
County?
Near Maryland, dude.
Yeah, that's Gettysburg. So okay. I go to I've been to Gettysburg now. No kidding, 1,000 times.
Why? Because you're history buff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I love it. In East Hanover, when I was 21, I went there for my 21st birthday. Was Gettysburg.
Okay.
That's how funny.
Jesus Christ, you're gay, dude.
Oh, dude, I remember we got pulled over. I had Kobe's amounts of alcohol in the trunk. driving the fucking Subaru, which is gay. And I'm not helping my point here.
No.
And then the guy pulled us over because I was going like 70 and like a 50, and the guy mustache, old guy, redneck,
typical cop.
Yeah. He's like, "What are you going for?" I'm like, "21st birthday." He goes, "The Gettysburg?"
Yeah.
And the back, and the guy who became a cop, my buddy goes, huge history buff. This guy, and he's like, "Let me come be right back." And I'm sitting there going, panicking, probably smoking weed.
Yeah.
Sitting there, I'm like shaking. Guy goes, he had to take 30 minutes. He comes back. He goes, I called Gettysburg PD. We're gonna keep an eye out on you fuckers. Have a good one. And I'm like, oh my god, because he's like 21-year-olds going to Gettysburg.
Yeah, that's
Jersey
a weird.
lights.
That's a weird 21st birthday. I will say though, in Hanover, I did not realize the history. They have a cemetery outside the comedy club I was at for Civil War. Like right before Gettysburg, there was a
right
battle
next to
there.
Gettysburg, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to East Hanover. They have a strip club there. Sensations.
Oh my god.
Sensations. I remember
a strip club in Gettysburg. Dude.
Yeah.
What did the women look like? That's
dude. There was one of them. I remember
one of them.
First of all, there's one, and I remember sitting there, and she was so hot, and I remember sitting there, and I go, back corner.
Yeah.
Like, let's go to the back room.
Yeah.
And they didn't have seats. They had cubbies.
Oh,
like it was like
dude.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, you got to move to Hoboken. Like you got to.
I love you.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing here?
And what'd she say?
She was like, I don't know. Fuck if I remember. I was hammered, but like I just remember her being like, here.
What do you? Yeah, you could do so well.
Crush it. Like, not this kid. This girl is beautiful, and I'm like, what are you doing here?
How she must have been? She's probably out of there by now.
I hope. God bless her.
She's probably like 18 or something. She's probably in New Jersey or New York
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
yeah, OnlyFans.
That's a crazy Gettysburg for 21st birthday, man. Yeah. I mean, I like history, but I go there at least once a year, twice a year. Really? And
I've
like
taken my girlfriends
see
there.
the same shit or?
Yeah, it's
really?
Nothing changes there. Like,
wow.
It's a humble way from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you deal with the hustle and bustle compared to me. I'm living in suburbia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a good getaway. I enjoy it. I went there since I was 1 year old, and it's just like gravitated.
I get that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's my autism. It's part of my tism.
A little bit. There's a spectrum. You're on the spectrum for sure.
1,000%. No doubt.
But it's cool, man. I mean, history. I love history. I was never into like Civil War history. I always liked World War II. That shit like fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, I was always Civil War because my mom's an author. She wrote a book on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What book?
My Country Needs Me. By Enrica. You'll see it on Amazon. But it's a small little book about a soldier that. So basically, he was married. He was dating a girl who died. She's the only civilian killed in the battle.
So this is a true story.
True story.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the soldiers, Jack Skelly, he was a soldier who grew up in Gettysburg, fought. She was a kind of a whore. And she
worked at Sensations.
Yeah, she worked at Sensations and ate. She was the first one. Yeah, she bought it. And then she got shot just baking bread for the soldiers.
Really?
And then he died 10 days. He died like 10 days later.
From
so
what?
Like from a bullet. He got wounded in battle.
Okay.
So like it's just he's not well known. She's very well known. So she wanted to shed light on him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very fucking cool.
Yeah. We go to book signings and stuff. It's good.
So your mom she's a professional writer.
She wrote that book. She's a published author.
But
right now she's a librarian. But I want her to write more.
Okay. Oh, but she works in that in that world. That makes sense.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So does your mom know that you were doing stand up?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's horrified. Because
really?
my mom's the old we're all, I grew up in that time. She's like, you're not talking about, I hope you're not talking about bad things. I'm like, I'm literally talking about pussy the entire set. I'm talking about, nutting too fast. And fucking, sorry, Mom. And she's like, can I watch it? I'm like, I'm not showing you my set.
Yeah, I don't want you to see this.
Never. In a million years.
Yeah.
And my dad's a doctor. So, like, he's like, sitting there like,
God help us.
Yeah, like, don't do anything that's going to cause any problems.
You
know what I mean? Like, but they're excited for me. They, but my dad's like, it's good. It's fun.
The thing is that since your mom is a writer, the reason I was asking if she knew you did stand up is that she's like creative. She's artistic.
Yeah.
And comedy is writing. There's an art to it.
100%.
So I was wondering. I was curious if she was like, hey, you know what? Go for it.
No, I did it on myself just because when I was 10, that's all I did was watch stand up. 10 years old, I sports.
Yeah.
Stand up. That's all I cared about.
Okay.
I would watch stand up every day. Comedy Central, those 30-minute clips.
Yeah.
Every day I would watch Jeff Dye, fucking Louis C.K., Joe Coy, not even guys I like, just watching and learning. I watch them constantly.
It's a fucking exciting. I don't watch stand up anymore. I used to watch it a lot.
Now you see it every day.
I'm around it so much. I'll go to a club and watch like professionals because I want to learn. and it's entertaining. But I just don't. One, I don't want to like rob jokes subconsciously. That's why I don't do it.
That's
and
fair.
Two is like you said, I'm just like, I'm tired. Like I don't need stand up right now. I need to fucking chill.
And partially the reason why I haven't done stand up is just because I'm an alcoholic and keep just going out and like. Can I read you a text I went through?
Yeah, of course.
This is so. We went out to like a dive bar, me and my buddies. Yeah. Okay, and now we're 6 single guys.
Okay. Wow, that's a great. You know how lucky you are to have 5 other friends.
Bro, you think it's great, and then you realize you got to try and get 6 single girls to come home with you. It's literally.
That's a good point. But at least you have someone to hang out with all the time.
Yeah.
All my friends are married.
Are they?
Dude,
almost all with me, bro. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna, dude.
I'm down, dude.
Dude, we gotta.
I want to meet the girls who like to fuck police officers.
Oh yeah. Dude, you'll be fine. I'm telling you, you're a Jersey 11. So my buddy left his shit in his car. Like his backpack from work in my car the night. Okay. We got hammered. He was talking to this girl, and my buddy, listen, we're all over 6 feet guys. Yeah. You know, he's a shorter dude. So like he's gotta basically like when a leopard kills a gazelle, he's gotta grab the girl and like bring her up a tree so we don't go near her. You know what I mean? So he goes, guys, we're gonna go to another bar. And he's like, I'm gonna stay here with this girl. Yeah. This girl was like, she just had a nice smile. Let's put it that way. Okay. But I was rooting for him. So he's like, bro, he called me at the other bar. He's like, yo, I got to come I left my keys in your car. Come back. I go, I'm going to help him out. No problem. Yeah. Here's how the text exchange went. I'm 8 minutes away. I'm here. He writes back, where you at? I go, at the car. He goes, bro, I'm at the crib, as in his crib. I go, yours? He goes, yes. Gonna fuck under the bridge. We good. I go, first of all, he goes, can you pull up now or nah for his keys? I go, usually you should probably be like, don't do that. Are you okay? I write, what bridge? And he responds, mind your business.
Mind your What, you want to go jerk? You need somewhere to jerk off, dude? Dude, that...
Mind your business.
That
had me dying when he texted me that.
Dude, honestly, the part that killed me was we gonna fuck under the bridge. We good.
We good. Because his apartment has a bridge underneath it. Yeah. But I'm like, what bridge?
Dude, what kind of woman is like, I'm down to fuck under a bridge?
I think cheating on her husband, as far from my sources.
Really cool girl. Let's just say that. That's
the next day we were like joking him about it because she, at the end of the day, wasn't the one I would choose. But I kept going, but guys, she had a nice smile. Like, she did. She legitimately did. And for my buddy, he needed it, bro. He was in a drought.
Did anyone else get laid that night?
No way.
So he picked the right one.
Yeah. 100%. I don't think so. No way. But, like, because now, like, I don't know. I've been single for a while now, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Have you?
Yeah. I haven't had I was seeing someone long distance for a hot minute, but like serious relationship was probably like 2 years ago, a little more than that.
Mine's the same way.
Yeah.
Mine's literally, I think, when I first started teaching, I broke up with her, like, we broke up fall. Yeah. I just like, but like, I enjoyed hooking up with her when we were broken up. That was kind of cool. But then that ended.
Yeah. That always, you got like 1 or 2 good months and then, yeah.
I just don't want to, I want to figure out my own shit before I get really connected with somebody. Does that make sense?
I'm in the same place, dude. Yeah. It's like you don't want to, like, because now you're at an age where if you find someone, they're looking for something like, all right, like this would be nice if we could build a relation, like build something here. And if you're not prepared, whether it's financially, emotionally, whatever, you're gonna waste your time and theirs. And
especially at our age, now it's like the girl's like, "What's your 401k?"
Oh, dude.
I was like, "Do you want a drink?"
Bro, God help you if you start telling them you do comedy.
Oh my God,
that's like I'm immediately
dry.
Yeah, dude. The only way the women that I could attract are the ones who are either fresh out of a relationship. Ones who go, I haven't been laid in a minute. I am looking for something serious, but I'll fuck this funny guy tonight. Or you have younger girls, like 22, and they're like, they have time to waste.
Yes.
And I'm like, all right,
Harrison,
that works.
You hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Every single one is what I'm dealing with right now.
Dude, it's tough.
It's the same exact situation.
It's
tough. I have a date tonight, and like, she's like, makes quadruple my salary. And I'm like,
what does she do?
Some software sales things, which is like a good job. Like, I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah.
Like, why do you make $200K a year? Like, I'm still trying to figure.
Yeah. You
like,
type.
Yeah, you typing and just like, I'm still like, that shit I can never do. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just not me. I don't know if I can ever be.
I couldn't
a sales. I don't even know what that means.
No, software engineer or some shit. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. So like, I got to go on a date with her, and like, I remember like I met her in Hoboken, and she's like, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm a teacher. He goes, you live at home still? I'm like, yeah. She goes, oh. I mean, I still hit it, but like at the end of the day, like it's just.
It's
rough, and they're not wrong. I don't really blame them either.
Most women now, the funny thing is society has did such a flip-flop now where women are the breadwinners. Like women are making more money than men now, forget if like the OnlyFans world, which is obviously insane. But most women, they just do better than men. And now, and how old is she?
She's my age.
She's in a place where she's like, all right, if this guy... I can take care of myself. Is he polite? Does he shower? Does he have a decent sense of humor?
I think that's why I'm going out with her.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, he can hold a conversation. He's not dumb. Yeah. And they go, the money thing, I can handle.
That's actually fair. Yeah. I just had this conversation with my buddies. Like, how much money does your wife or girl have to make for you to feel insecure about yourself?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, again, I would always compete to try and make more. Yeah. Because that's just how I am. But, like.
You should want to for yourself.
I just want. Yeah. I'm still that old Italian, like.
Yeah, men. Yeah, I get it.
I still kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
You know. So I would always compete for it. But like my buddy who makes a good salary, like I want her to make more than me. You know what I mean? But my cop is like, she should make nothing. She just sit in the house.
She should be making ravioli.
Yeah. Legitimately, yes. That was what he would be saying, and I get it to a point, but.
Here's my thing. I wouldn't mind someone who makes a ton of money. I would probably mind if someone came from a very wealthy family and their family controlled our relationship. That's where I'd be like, I don't want to live like that.
Twofold. There's one of my boys had a girlfriend very similar like that, and she was very controlling, and it just is. Like
you have no choice.
And you're lily white. You never had to deal with any. You never had to battle through anything. Yep. You know what I mean? So like, it's the first thing first. You go to your parents for something. Yep. You know what I mean? That's fair. That's your prerogative. But the other one is, I have a friend. She's not really mine. She's a good friend of mine, and she like, her whole life is like, I'm gonna be barefoot and pregnant. Like I want to be at home taking care of the kids.
Oh, and like, okay. I didn't understand what the fuck you were.
Like, you ever heard that? Barefoot and pregnant?
No, I thought you meant she wants to live in the forest or some shit. Okay.
No, she just wants to be like a housewife.
Yeah.
But like she goes above that where she like legitimately thinks like women are like not the same as men. Like we shouldn't be equal. She's a woman.
Think that, dude.
yeah. We're guys. Like I want a girl with a little bit of ambition outside of the house, and I respect the fact my mom was a homemaker for a while. Yeah, I respect that. That's a lot of work. I'm not saying it isn't, but I want some like, what's your passion?
Yeah.
What do you have a passion other than like just cleaning my room and
cleaning
stuff?
up after me.
Yeah,
and
like I would like someone with a little bit of zing to them. You know what I mean?
And also, it's also good to know it up front because everyone has something inside of them where they haven't explored. Like, I wonder what it would be like to do this. And whether you know what it is or you don't, you have that feeling in you as a human being. Yeah. And if someone at 22 or 23 or 24, early 20s, they go, no, I don't need to do anything. And you're like, all right, fine, we'll end up getting married. What if they wake up at 40 going, I didn't do shit that I wanted to do or I thought I wanted to do? Then you got to worry. Then they have this whole crisis that you have to deal with.
I know so many women that are like 40 and 50 get divorced, and now they're the horniest group of all time because they married a guy at 20.
Yeah.
And they want, and they.
Same thing with sex. It's the same thing.
It is. And, you know, I just want a girl with a little bit of ambition because whether that's a guy, I just want to sit at home and take care of the kids. Like, every guy would get this, like all his friends would be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
100%.
You know
you'd be labeled as lazy and nuts and
biggest deadbeat on the planet.
100%.
What a waste.
100%.
All potential wasted.
And it doesn't matter. And now we live in a world where it's like, women have the why not take advantage of the opportunity? Like, fucking 100 years ago, you couldn't vote. You know what I mean? Like that's.
And this chick is like literally being like, it wasn't a bad move.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
How old is she?
She's my age.
27.
She's my age.
I mean,
look. She's loves cops.
Oh, all right. What about comedians? No. Well, she wouldn't be able to stay at home. Like I bet you need to get to fucking work now because we're both gonna starve here.
She's a nice girl. I just don't see eye to eye her on anything. You know what I mean?
That's fine. Look, everyone has their own path.
I have a lot of friends that are girls. Yeah. I think that's why I'm not, because some of them are like really hot. Yeah. And like, I can't bring a girl around them. You know what I mean?
You think they'll
hi, this is Sarah. And it's
they're gonna be like,
this chick's got fake tits. Yeah, she's like, obviously, what are you friends with her? Her personality? You fucking asshole. You're friends with her because you want to stare at her. You fucking idiot.
But you tried to fuck her and you couldn't, so now you keep her around.
I probably did fuck her, and I still did. And now we're just cool. You know what I mean? Like, and now it's like, you can't bring them around.
I was seeing a girl once, and she said to me, I have female friends. Most of them are exes, but we're friendly. Yeah. And this girl, we were out to dinner one night. And she said to me, she goes, you have a lot of women friends. Like, why is that? And I was like, it's just because. And she goes, any guy that's ever wanted to be friends with me is because he wanted to fuck me. And I looked at her and I go, any girl that I'm friends with is because I don't want to fuck them. I'm like, if I have to be their friend to fuck them, I'm like, we're not going to be friends. Either we're going to fuck and then be friends, or we're not going to fuck and I'm never going to be friends with you. You understand?
Yes, I do understand.
Yeah.
Every girl I've been friends with,
or I will just be friends with you. I don't need to fuck you. Sorry, let me get that. Also, it's like I'm not friends.
We're cool.
Yeah.
Allies. But like I just think, you know, I don't know. I do think like, oh yeah, I have a bunch of guy friends. Like girls say that.
Yeah.
It's like they all want to fuck you though.
I've told women that
it's
a million
so
times. Yeah. I've said
it's
that.
It's very true. Like, not that like they're dying, like they're every day is like a new hope for them, but like
they're always waiting for that little opportunity.
If that girl's like, yo, Craig,
let's go fuck.
He's like, he's not even gonna say anything. He's gonna walk into the room. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that comes with the territory.
Without a doubt. And here's the thing. I look like a hypocrite now where I go, oh, they all just want to fuck you. And then I'm sitting there going, I have women friends that I don't want to fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, what makes you the outlier? Well, it's like, no. I'm telling you.
I don't know if I have women friends that I don't want to fuck or have not have sex with.
Well, I've had some of them I've had sex with, and we just don't do that anymore.
That's fair. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We did it once, or we dated, and we're friends now.
Yes.
Or I just want to be friends with you, and I have no interest in having sex with you.
I just don't know if I can bring a girlfriend around those type of girls.
It's hard.
It's not because of them.
If they're hot and have fake tits, then that's tough, dude. That's tough. And then the
every girl that has met her, that are my buddies' friends, like their girlfriends, all hated her. You know what I mean? All hated her. And could be, you know, because of her personality. Yeah. But I just think in a lot of ways, it's just like, look at her. I'm a little bit insecure about it.
Yeah.
And also, like, she comes off, again, when you, like, guys, like, same for me. Like, when a guy comes out jacked, hot guy, and he does slightly something that bothers me, it's like, what a douchebag.
Yeah, 100.
Like, what a prick. Like, I hate that guy forever now. You know what I mean? Because you're looking for a reason to not like that guy. I kind of think it's a similar situation.
You know, it's funny. I've been the guy, the douchebag. I think a lot of people look at me, and especially because in comedy, I mean, I'm a good looking guy. I know that. I'm not, you know, I'm not totally. Yeah. No, but you're a handsome guy as well.
You.
It's in comedy when, you know, you're decently good looking and you happen to be funny.
Yeah.
A lot of people will go, look at this fucking douchebag. He's handsome and he thinks he's funny. And it's like, if you don't know me, it's a lot of guys have been like, this guy's probably a jerk off.
Yeah.
And then they meet me and they go, oh, actually, he's actually really fucking chill.
I agree. I just think, you know, it's not, this is all like coming out of, you know, doing comedy is like trying to help your confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not the most confident person at all.
If you're doing comedy, you're probably really self-conscious.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I would always say. I totally agree. I walk on stage and it's like immediate panic.
Of course.
I just think I'm like, enough people have told me to do it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on the stage.
And you love it. That's the other thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, well, if I really love this and people are saying this, maybe I should try it.
Why would I not try it? At the end of the day, I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up there, some fat person or somebody else boos me. All right.
Big deal.
At the end of the day, you move on and you go to another set.
Hurts, but you know what? The thing that makes you a professional is doing it again. You know what I mean?
I almost want to bomb because I have never had a set so far where I'm just like doing terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I've always done pretty good, but that's not a real comedian. A real comedian deals with bombing and those kind of
the more you do it, that you'll experience that on a regular basis, and then you just kind of become accustomed to the fact of like, well, this ain't my night, bro. It ain't my night, and you just go home and you go, all right, like I'm
on to the next one.
Yeah.
What could you have done differently?
That's it. What can I learn? And sometimes it's not you. It's just they're just miserable fucking people.
Yeah, it's a crowd. It's a crowd thing.
Yeah. Or you need to work on some shit. One or the other.
It's the same thing as coaching because I've been coaching forever, baseball and basketball. It's the same thing. After you get blown out in a game, what could you have done differently?
Yeah.
You go over what you could have done differently, and then there's sometimes fucking team's just way better than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do?
We got to practice more. That's it. Just show up to practice.
Just show up and try and compete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
it's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I love coaching, man. Did you play any sports at all?
I did Little League when I was like 5,
really?
Dude. And then I did basketball for 5 minutes. I'm Jewish and I'm 5'7". I'm not playing basketball. I mean, I'm a good 6 man. I'm a very good defender.
I can see you being a slasher, like get the ball to the rim.
That's what I do. But I'm not like your starting 5 ever.
No, but I can see you being. You seem quick.
I'm very I'm very quick, and I play when I'm playing. I play like if we're gonna be here and we're gonna do this. I'm not half-assing it. We're fucking doing it.
That's good. I like that. I wasn't a great athlete myself. I just been coaching for so long because I just played it enough, and I coached basketball since I was 16.
Yeah,
coach baseball now, and it's just fun because I do a lot of bits on coaching because like I coach all white kids in baseball, and I just crush them. Like, it's just like it's verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Brad, if you don't strike this kid out, I'm gonna fuck your mother and send you the video. It's so. Yeah, but then I coach basketball. Yeah, and it's 12 black girls. Yeah, and I'm like,
oh, it's female.
Yeah, I coach girls.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, Naomi, just try your best.
You know? Like, please, just don't
Amber, you're 6'3", maybe get more than 2 rebounds. You know what I mean? You're the tallest person on the fucking court. You know what I mean? I'm dropping like real names right now, which is horrendous. But like,
no,
I'm just thinking about it. But like, it's so funny because they get a kick out of it. Yeah. I coached. I was an assistant for a team last year, and they were all black and Spanish girls. And they got a kick out of it because it was 2 Italian, just gangly Italian white guys. Yeah. And it was just a fun dynamic, and we were good. Yeah, we were fucking good, and I had a great time coaching girls. Coaching girls basketball is probably my favorite thing.
It's probably a lot of fun. You probably there.
Because I didn't play professionally anything big, and they're just learning the basics. Even in high school, they're still learning.
Yeah, of course.
So it's easier. And like I remember, I'll hit a hook shot from like 10 feet away, and like he's a shooter. You know what I mean? Like they're like just like
you're cool.
Anything they do, they just think I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
you know
I mean?
It's easier to trick them thinking I'm awesome.
Okay.
You know, baseball kids, they want to know where you played.
Yeah.
Okay? Where'd you go here? Where'd you do this? And like, you know, you need to have a resume for guys.
Yeah.
In terms of like, I played here. I hit this many homers. I did this and this.
Yeah.
And as long as you could be a guy who doesn't have a good resume and just be like the motivator, pick me up guy, which I am for baseball, really.
Yeah.
And for basketball, it's like, you know, when you coach guys, they kind of want a resume.
Yeah, like, yo, what did you do? Like, who the fuck are you, basically?
Like, why are you coaching me?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, it's also like, you're in high school, shut the fuck up. You're probably, like, your ass.
Well, the thing is, in high school, that's when you're at your most, like, you think who the fuck you are, you know? So
exactly. And the best players listen to you.
Yeah.
The players that think they're good, don't listen to a word you say. Like the people that think like that are average or below average, don't listen to you.
They don't. That makes sense, dude.
Because the guys they want advice all the time.
Yeah.
They want to learn like little things. I'm not teaching them how to fucking reinvent the wheel, but little tweaks there. The best players grab onto those things.
Yeah, they'll go, how can I be better? Yeah. And that's the only way to get better is sometimes you don't see it. Sometimes you're like, what am I doing? Which is why when I do stand up, I record every single set because I can't see what I'm doing.
Shit on there, dude.
Thank you.
I'd be dying. I'm always looking forward to seeing your set.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Dude.
But I watch it and I go, the only way to I don't know what the fuck I'm doing sometimes. I can't remember. I have to be present. So I watch it back and I go, oh, I didn't smile there. Yep. Oh, I said it differently this time. The timing was off. And that's I see comics who don't really. It's hard to ask for critique in comedy because everyone is so different. It's such a subjective thing. It's like it's shooting a basketball. You kind of do it one way.
Yes.
Whereas
the technique is the same.
Exactly. Your base work, it's baseline here. Everything is here, and then everyone, someone is a left-handed or someone's right-handed. It's very,
Everyone does have a different flow and a different cadence and how they. Because some people are funnier when they're loud. Some people are funnier when they're just blank stare. Do you know what I mean?
Some people are just funny when they're not even telling a joke. And you go, how can you critique that by another person? So you can't ask. I mean, you could ask for advice, but do you have any, like, what do you think is, like, when you're talking broad topics with your buddies?
Yeah.
Then yes. But if it's like, what do you, like, with the exact joke, some person may find that joke really stupid, another may find it great, and you have to figure out what you think is funny, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, and like when you have a full job like we do, like you can find material anywhere. Like as a teacher, oh my God.
I mean, you were getting flooded with shit.
My first year, I was chaperoning homecoming, and this big ass kid came out. I could say his name because it's the funniest name in history. Because the Catholic school, his name's Messiah.
Oh wow!
And it was like, and he wants to tell me that he graduated, so it was fun.
Yeah.
He came up to me. He was my first year teacher. I've been there for a month, and he goes, "Yo, Mr. D. Can you open your room so I can get some top?" And I'm like, sophomore, and just told me he's gonna get a blowjob in my room. I'm sitting there going, I don't know what to say right now. I'm like, do I send you to the office or like dap you up? I'm like, I'm not gonna open the door, but like hilarious.
See that, like if I was a teacher, I'd probably be like, here are the keys, dude. Do what you gotta do, man.
I have teachers that are like that coach football.
Yeah.
And they're just like
maniacs.
They're maniacs.
Yeah.
They are. And it's just like they relate they relate to the kids far too often, like, and tell stories. Like, I don't tell them shit.
Yeah.
Like, they maybe like, what are you doing this weekend, Mrs. D? I'm like, I might go do some sets.
Yeah.
They're like, really?
Oh, they know you do comedy.
A little bit. Like, I don't give them like any. They don't have my Instagram.
Yeah.
Even when they graduate, I don't have them. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep them myself, and I'm like, make fake pages on my TikTok, Coach London Comedy, and then thanks for the plug. And then so I try to keep them myself, but these guys be telling these teachers be telling them too many stories.
That's the thing. It's a little weird when you're a grown adult and you're relating to a 16-year-old. I was joking about like the kid who gets blowjob.
Of course.
But when you're relating to a 16-year-old that much, you just go.
Just stop telling stories about your past. It's grossing.
Yeah, dude, your glory days are over. Like,
it's grossing people out.
Yeah,
dude.
stop. It's not cool. Yeah. That's how you know who peaked in high school.
Yes.
Like those guys, like, still talking about that time you got a blowjob on the field. Like,
and I think I peaked, and I hate that. I hate that feeling.
No, I wouldn't say
I don't think so either, but like just being around the guy. Like, I know one guy who graduated there, same school.
Yeah.
He's
so
back
he
now.
really didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, no, but like he's at I went to the same school I'm teaching at.
Oh, okay.
But I'm at least 27.
Yeah.
This dude's 50.
Oh,
and it's like he's a fan.
Yeah.
It's like his favorite sports team is his high school.
Oh man.
And I'm like, and I just feel bad for him, and it's just not good.
Is he out of shape?
Yeah. He's a mess. He loves comedy. He knows you, by the way. I'm not kidding. This guy says, I go, yeah, I'm doing, because I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this podcast with Harrison Marks. He goes, let me see his Instagram. I go, yeah, here. He goes, oh, I know him. I go,
what?
No, you don't, dude.
There's no way.
I go,
I'm nobody.
I go, dude, you don't know this guy. No, it's just the fact that like you're full of shit. Like,
okay,
not you. Like, I could see him knowing you,
yeah.
but like have you done sets in Jersey before? Like, I don't know how he would know you, but he goes, I know him.
I think I've done 1 or 2 shows in Jersey.
He was talking about how because he likes comedy. He knows a lot of comedians, so he just said he knew you. After I'll give you the name.
Okay,
I think he's totally full of shit.
Yeah, there's no way, dude. I'm literally nobody. That is.
It's so funny when he told me that. I'm like,
I know him, but dude, no one.
It was just the way. Yeah, I know him.
No, he was
just got to be a bit.
No, yeah, he was probably just trying to be like when you're talking.
He was dead serious though.
No, there's no way. I'm telling you that no one knows who I am. That would be it would be a very small world.
I disagree, dude. You're moving up, man.
I'm
Instagram taking your shit down.
Dude, they
fucking you up.
But I posted it again.
Good.
And it got 1.9 million views, dude. Fucking these cocksuckers. But they didn't take this one down. I don't know. Yeah. I think someone reported it. Is what I think happened.
Of course.
But anyway, I'm doing a show. I think in Bergen County. On October 24th. My buddy, this guy Colin, really good comic, he asked me to do a show.
Awesome.
So I'll let you know when that
please.
is. But yeah, man, it's nice to have that guy clearly, and this is nothing. There's nothing wrong with going to high school, working at the high school, and living that life and not leaving your neighborhood. That some people, that's just what they want to do, and
100%.
there's nothing wrong with that.
100%.
Other people are curious. I was always very curious, like what is outside of. I grew up in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I moved for a year. I lived in Los Angeles.
Cool.
I travel a lot. I do this because it's like if I can make money doing this, I could see the world. I want to know what's outside of Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, and
I think you clearly.
I want to, man. I never left the country. I've never been out.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm very the same way. Like I'm insular, but I want to expand more. And teaching was just like I didn't go to school for teaching.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so I'm trying to move off into a new avenue. At the end of the day, I just got promoted, so probably stuck a little more. But at the end of the day,
27, dude.
Yeah, I need to hear that more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm fucking 57.
Bro, I'm 31 years old. I hang out with
you got
dudes.
good skin. I'm dying here.
No, dude, I smoke cigarettes. I'll be dead way before you, I promise.
I just bought a vape yesterday.
Oh, no, dude.
I used to vape for years. I used to buy vapes for years. I'd rather smoke cigarettes. I think cigs are actually healthier.
They're fucking, dude, at least that shit is a plant.
Dude.
You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I legitimately think smoking a pack of Newports is better than anything a lava pen is.
I mean, I fucking hate Newports, but in general, cigarettes.
I always do. If I do it, it's going to be American Spirit.
It's that's what I smoke.
Yeah, the light blue pack.
I smoke the yellow ones.
Yeah, it's okay.
But they're good. Dude, I in my 20s I also was feeling very, very behind where I was like, oh no, that. I never wanted to have children to get married. So I was like, all right, that's fine. I don't need to do that.
I feel the exact. This is getting weird.
No,
I feel I not that I wouldn't want to get married. I just don't like kids. Don't like it's not a passion of mine to have children.
Me neither.
And I've worked with kids my whole life.
Yeah.
It's just like I've seen enough.
Well, that could be it. You're
I've seen enough.
I've raised hundreds of them already. I don't need to do it again.
I've seen all shapes and sizes. You know?
But it's a thing of when you have kids, I think when you're in your 20s, I was like, everyone's like, that'll probably change. And I'm 31 now, and I go, okay, hasn't changed yet, but I'm open to the idea of like maybe when I'm 40, you know. Right now, I don't want them, so it's not on my list. But when I was in my 20s, I was very, very concerned of shit, I need to keep it moving. And I realized that was fucking me up from leveling up because I wasn't patient. I wasn't enjoying the process of getting better at something and going, now when I do comedy, I don't think about like, oh, I need to make it. I go, I'm going to post a video today. I'm going to go do some sets, and I'm going to write, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And if I keep doing this thing, getting better, it's the recipe for success is there. I
agree. I think that's a great mentality to have. Just keep plugging away and hoping shit happens. Like,
that's it.
Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. You're doing you. You're getting better. You know you're getting better, so you'll move on.
Exactly.
And then you'll worry about the rest. At the end of the day, I always say this to my kids: control what you can control.
Yeah.
Control what you can control. There's other people. They're gonna have an opinion about you. Feel how you feel. Worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Get your shit done. Believe in yourself.
A lot of people, you're going to look at them and go, why are they further ahead? They've been doing it. No, you can't. Yeah,
and I've had that mentality before, and it's not healthy.
It's not.
It's not productive.
It breeds that bad fucking energy.
Yes.
And I don't mean to be super like hippie about it.
No, you're right.
But you have to be just chill.
Yeah.
Calm.
You can't be worried about other people. You got to be happy for them and move on. If you know what I mean, it's people moving differently. And also, you don't know what they're going through outside of that.
Oh, they could be fucking miserable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You have no idea. You know? I have a buddy who I work with. It's a close friend. He's coach too, great guy, and he's 40. He had a kid at 40.
Okay.
And he's like the older dad, but I think it was a better fit for him.
Yeah.
And I could see that fit working for me as well. You know. So,
I prefer that too. Yeah.
Because you're more settled down. You know, you may not be able to see your grandkids because you'll be killed over, but like.
They don't fucking exist yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like I have friends who exist who go, well, for the future for my kids. Well, they're not here right now, so you got to worry about you.
I always be like, can I figure my own shit out before I get it? Like, that's what I'm worried about. Let me figure my own shit out. It's
what do I want to have a kid and then be miserable trying to make payments and pay for everything, and then I'll be fucking a shit dad?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
I'm already got to deal with student loan debt and all this other bullshit. And I got to fucking drop a kid on here.
Exactly.
Like, I can worry. I wouldn't be able to love my kid as much if I'm not at least a little bit more secure, if that makes sense.
I agree, dude. I agree. I think that's a really smart way to be, and I think people are they jump into shit. Like you said, you spent 2 years alone, and I think I know so many people who went relationship, marriage.
I know so many people that just jump into one to another. Like, I've had, like, 2 years, but, like, I haven't dated anyone, but, like, I've talked to girls for a couple weeks.
Yeah, seeing people.
But, like, maybe I'm picky, but, like, I know at this point in my life, I know what girls I can like. Oh, I'll date you. Yeah. See how it goes. Like, I like you really much. Like, it's gonna be good. And I know like a month in, like, personality's not it. This is not it.
Yeah.
And they can feel the same way about me. Yeah. You know, but I'm not gonna. You know, I know pretty quickly like, we're gonna end this. Like, I'm not. I know a lot of guys that just hang on.
Yeah, they'll go.
These
no, those
motherfuckers
things
linger,
bother
bro.
me. Yeah.
They linger. It's like 6 years. I'm like, dude, you're not happy.
Yeah.
I fucking know you're not happy, bro. Like, you're sitting there because you don't think you could do any better, or like you're so comfortable being comfortable.
Dude.
And I hate that. I don't want to be that guy.
There's nothing worse because then you don't even know who the fuck you are. You don't know what makes you actually happy, and you're refusing to. You need to risk, dude. Yes. It's life. You got to take a fucking risk.
And I think each relationship you get better. You get better as a person, how to deal with women, how do you deal with yourself, how to talk, like what could I have done better. I just feel like more relationships. I'm not saying you sling your dick everywhere, but there's I think it's a positive process.
Yes.
Dating.
And when things end, you have to look at it, and I've had trouble with this, where the letting go process is rather than, oh no, what am I going to do without this? It's, oh yeah, this is interesting.
Yes.
It's exciting. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow now.
I hear you. There's times where I'm like, that's why, like, when you break up with somebody and then hook up with them afterwards, like, and then you have that awkward pillow talk where, like, remember we did this and this, but, like, don't you still hate me? It's it's that weird interaction you have anyway. I used to make fun of people for doing that, like, and I ended up doing it myself.
No, it's very common.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. I used to be like, you're gone.
Yeah.
And, like, no disrespect, but, like, we got to cut it off. But now, then I became that guy, but. It is common. I believe. I do agree with you.
It's very common. I don't know anyone who's gotten broken up and didn't fuck a couple more times.
Yeah.
It's just not. Dude, you have to have. It's kind
You're
of
getting a drunk text. She's drunk texting you.
you're like, all right, let's do it. And then you wake up. The hard part is not falling back into the relationship. A lot of people will do that and they fall back in and they're like back to square one. Yes. It's just you have to go, we'll do this a couple times and then at some point.
It has to end because it's not good for you either way. I'm not really rooting for you either when we break up. But like,
no, see, I have a different mentality, and this is maybe as getting older. I feel this where I really hope, I truly, and I know you're kidding. I'm sure.
I'm not really kidding. No, go ahead. Let's go. Go ahead, Harrison. I want to hear your point. Maybe I'll change my mind here.
I think that no matter what you did, no matter whether it was someone cheated or whatever, I really do hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. Because clearly you don't even know what you're looking for if you've done bad things.
Yeah, I've been lucky. Most of my girlfriends, none of my girlfriends ever cheated on me. Besides one cheated on me with a rapper, and that was fair.
Famous one?
Not really. I forgot his name.
Okay, then that's
some guy that just moans into a mic. I don't know what he did.
Okay,
but he was cute, so I understood it. Okay. But that was I wasn't really dating. I was talking to her we were fucking him up. But this one was I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying I'm rooting for you. I'm just we break up.
I don't want you to die. Yeah, good luck. I don't want.
I don't know if I care.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe that's a me thing, but if I'm breaking up with you, some maybe no. It depends on the girl.
It's a person-to-person basis. Yeah. You have some where you go, I haven't thought about that person in a decade.
Yes.
And then there's some where you go, I think about them all the time because it was really lovely and I hope that they're doing well.
Yes.
And then there are some where you go, I don't think about you that often, but if you called me, I would always be super kind to you.
Absolutely. That's a better way of putting it. Yeah. I would buy that. Absolutely. Do you have any siblings at all?
Yeah, I got an older sister.
Do you? I have 2 younger brothers.
Oh, so you're all boys.
Yeah.
That's shocking to me because you seem really in
girl
touch.
Energy?
Not girl energy, but you seem in touch with your emotions, which is...
Everyone tells me I'd be a good girl dad.
That's what I've been told.
Everyone tells me that. And I'm in touch because I grew up with women. My mother and my aunt were that's all I hung out with. So I did have a lot of women, maybe there's some, maybe I don't know, maturity. Definitely not that mature.
You're emotionally mature, I would say. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to.
You don't look like you treat women. You don't sound or talk like you treat women like shit.
I don't.
Yeah.
I try my best not to.
Yeah.
And again, maybe somebody write in the comment section.
Yeah, well, he fucked me and never called me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm the king of this. Is going to blow up my spot, but I'm doing it because I love this pod. I'm the king of setting up a date. This is some piece of shit move, but this is setting up a date on Hinge.
Yeah.
I'll see you at 12, 8 o'clock, and just blocking her and just not responding.
Oh, fuck.
I used to do that. I haven't done that recently.
Yeah.
But because they're not real. They're on a screen.
I know.
You know what I mean?
So much easier to just.
And that's a bad move, and I know it's a piece of shit move. Even my piece of shit friends tell me it's a piece of shit move, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop doing that.
That one's tough.
Sometimes I just forget to do it. I forget the date's going on, or sometimes
oh, and you don't even call them, and you're like,
only twice is when. Twice. It's still bad. Twice is when they literally showed up to the spot and I wasn't there.
See, that's my thing.
That's
so only twice that happened.
Twice.
Oh, the other girls.
The other
just
times are I'm not going out with you. Block your number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just it's so stupid. Just say you're not going to go out.
Yeah.
I will block myself from getting laid.
So so those 2 girls.
Yeah.
How'd you find out?
Because my laptop still had their number. Because for some reason it's connected. I don't know how to fuck.
So they text you and go, "I'm here. Where are you?" And did you answer?
And I checked my laptop. No, because my phone's blocked here. My laptop's on.
Oh my god.
And I'm and I felt so bad.
That's
no, it's fucked.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked. And it has that's been a long time.
Yeah.
So again, emotionally mature in some ways. Some ways I gotta figure the fuck out.
Okay, but we're not all fucking smelling of roses here. I've done horrible shit to people.
Oh, that's so bad.
I don't think I can talk about this because it's not really public knowledge. I can tell you off.
Good. Good answer.
How about this? I can give you a basic. I was talking to someone, and they didn't live here.
Yeah.
And then I went out to go see them. We barely knew each other, but I went to go see them. And we hung out. I was there for a day. I was there for 24 hours. And we hung out and we slept together. And then the morning after, I had not told her something. I wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay? I wasn't seeing anyone. I was single.
That's fine.
But there was something that I should have mentioned. I didn't have any STDs either. That wasn't
my next guess. But I feel like you wouldn't. Yeah.
No. I would never tell anyone. I've had an STD before, but
good for you.
Yeah, it's
cool.
part of growing up. It's it's like smoking weed.
You gotta move on.
But I didn't tell her this one detail about myself. And it's not a micro penis. It's not that.
Oh.
And it's not premature ejaculation.
Me neither. Oh, that one. No comment.
It was just something that any normal person would have mentioned, and I didn't, and they were very upset, and it was fucked up, and I wasn't trying to do it intentionally. I just figured I'll tell you in person. It really wasn't a make or break thing.
Okay.
But it was something you'd tell someone.
Gotcha.
I will say it when this is off because
that's so funny.
For legal purposes.
Good answer. This is making me nervous. But do you wait? Hold on. I gotta put a Z in it. That's okay.
Yeah,
Do you Z?
There was
a bit. Yeah, there was a bit the guy was running on at Broadway. He was just ripping. All the Jersey kids was doing zins. Like, you guys don't do zins in New York?
Everyone does zins here.
That's what I was saying. The guy was walking around like he was.
Did he keep a cigarette in his pot, like folded?
He's a lanky guy, tall, lanky dude.
I'm trying to think.
Beard, long guy.
I probably would know if I saw him.
You definitely know. Yeah, you know everybody over here.
Yeah.
The circuit's kind of like when you keep doing those three.
It's small.
It's a small little.
There's
run.
other clubs too, but there's maybe like 1,000 comedians, like realistically, like that are doing it regularly in this area. Maybe a little more, but
like Eastville, Grizzly Pear,
Broadway. Bro,
and they're all pretty fucking funny, dude. There's a lot of people.
Dude, that's why that's how you get better in New York. You're surrounding yourself with people who are fucking hysterical.
And also, like, I feel good up there when I'm like, oh, this kid just bombed. Thank God.
No, don't have that mentality.
Good, that makes me feel better.
That mentality.
Yeah, it's not a team act.
It's never. You never want to go up after a bomb. Because the room is now awkward. You have to work twice as hard.
Fair.
It's always better for you if the person kills because they're primed. They're already smiling. They left in a good mood rather than going, oh boy, this guy sucked. I wonder what the next fucking guy is.
You think?
I know. Okay. I don't think I know.
I buy you. I trust your judgment.
It's always
I definitely
more
trust
fun.
your judgment on that.
You have to have good jokes. At the beginning of anyone doing comedy, they always go, oh, he bombed. Thank God. Okay, I won't be as bad as that. But you want to be as good as that. You don't
bad
want to
mentality.
Be, you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I want to perform just as good as that guy, and usually it's better for everybody.
Got you.
You know?
That makes sense. I remember going up against one of the girls at Broadway who does the Mexican bit.
Oh.
She's a comedian. She's very good.
Oh, my God. Andrea...
Yeah,
Mora, I think her name is. Her and I are tight.
She fucking crushed.
She's incredible. She's a killer.
And I'm sitting there in the front like, oh God.
Yeah, she's Hispanic. She's from Mexico or something. Yeah.
Yeah, she fucking. There was one bit. The one time she was okay. It was the next one. She crushed, bro.
She kills, dude. Anytime I've seen her, every time I see her, she's a very funny person.
She is. She's got the accent going, and she's got a good joke. The jokes hit well. She was very funny. And I remember sitting there going, oh my God, I gotta go up after this chick.
Up after her is tough because she has such a specific.
Here comes a white guy.
Yeah. I had to follow. No, I was supposed to follow. You know Mike Vecchione? You've seen him on Rogan before. You've seen him.
Oh, yeah.
He was a school teacher.
Oh, I know his name. I got to see him.
He's been doing it for 20 years.
I'm forgetting the face, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You've seen it. You know who he is if I show you a picture. Yeah. And I was supposed to follow him at Broadway, and I didn't. And I went up before him. And it was like a whatever set. And before I went up, I was like, I have to go up after Mike Vecchione. I'm like, God damn it, this is going to be impossible. Yeah. And then I went up before him, and I went, fuck, he's going to have to go up after me. And I'm not going to do a good job here. I know I'm not. These people.
Send him up, yeah.
But I went up, and I got off, and he looked at me, and he goes, and this is when I go, I needed this really badly because I was doing terrible at the time. And he goes, hey, man, that was a good set. And I was like,
thank God.
Thank you.
It's the same thing to me, and I love getting. I've gotten nothing every time I've done it, and again, I'm a baby in this, and I still want to keep doing it more and more. I just gotta get booked more. It's just those comedians like I love when they come to like, hey, great job.
It's important, dude, and I won't say it to someone if I don't actually. I will not.
Hey, those things mean a world to me, and I gotten that from a few people before, and it's especially when I started doing like early, like I'm like, yeah, it's my third time up here. Like I tell them, like, this is your third time up here.
I remember I had that reaction when you told me, like, I've only done this a handful of times.
Yeah.
I looked and I was like, are you fucking really?
That was legitimately like my fifth time going on stage.
Yeah.
And again, that was a small venue, but I like that air. I like that vibe in there.
It's a cool vibe. It's a fun club. I wish they served alcohol, but
yeah, word.
Yeah, it's hard.
Word. It's just but that was I still watch that set. I post that set online all the time,
dude. It was a really good. I'm telling you, I was watching because I watch everybody. I want to see if there's you never know who's gonna who's gonna be there, who's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I want to give the respect. I remember when I first started, I did it a couple times, and then a couple years went by, and I didn't touch it again, and then I went full speed ahead. But when I first started it, people were not nice. They were not very nice, and I sucked. Which is like, you're good when people want to be friends with you. That's how you know you're funny. Like that's
good to know.
That's important. But no one was really nice. Everyone just had this standoff mentality. Yeah. And I created with my buddy Joe Gerbo, shout out Joe, and a couple other people, Cam Bird and Eli Maroney. We kind of created a nice unit. And now we have there's a huge group of us that are really supportive. That's awesome. Really, really. And if there's a new guy who comes in, we go, they're like, oh, it's my first time. We're like, fuck yeah. Like, yo, let's keep going. Do it. And they're like, if they start fumbling on stage, keep going. You got this. Don't worry.
That's a great mentality. Every time I do an open mic, I'm down. Every set, I'm trying to dap everybody up.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in. At the end of the day, you're in this together. You're trying to make it, or you're just trying to.
It's more fun that way.
Yes. You're building each other up. I do that in coaching. Build each other up.
You need to.
You have to.
And there are guys who don't want to, and you could feel it, and you go, all right, well, fuck that guy. He's miserable.
Yeah. It's just but why even have that mentality? We're all up there fucking shitting our pants. Anyway, you're all sitting there, your heart's at 190.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're getting that rush.
Yeah.
Right? It's good to have some positive affirmation.
And knowing, knowing when your boy's there, or let's say you're on the same show as someone that you're really tight with, knowing that they're there is all right, no matter what, I know I got an ally here.
Yeah.
And you hope with comics you don't know you'd still have that. Which, when I went to Hanover, dude,
you loved that set. Yeah, you loved it there,
dude,
right?
20 minutes of kill. I just fucking killed.
That's 20 minutes. That's awesome. 20 minutes is impressive.
It was, I was shocked. I could have gone for 30.
That's awesome.
And it was, and the people there were just like, dude, yo, that was fucking great.
Hey, it's a different vibe. They're not used to that, bro. They're in the
sticks.
Oh,
also, yeah, they're in the middle
they're
of
in the
fucking
sticks,
nowhere,
dude.
dude.
They're in the sticks. So you're sitting there and you're funny and you're at the New York thing going on. They were interested. You're an interesting guy.
Thank you.
In general, but for them, they're like,
they're like, what is this? Oh, from New York City.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's going on? Which is also a lot of fucking. And look, you're basically from New York City also. Jersey is an extension.
Yes.
Which any New Yorker who ever hears that, it's going to kill me.
I love New York City, and I don't go here nearly enough. Besides, I only come here legitimately to do comedy.
I think I'm going to start going to Jersey. I want to
please do, bro.
And
they do a good job, dude. First of all, Northern New Jersey, which is the only New Jersey, is the best. New Jersey is. We are criminally underrated as a state. Yeah, I want to point that out. People shit on us.
It's a beautiful state.
It makes no sense why we get shit on compared to the rest of the states in the fucking union that we got to deal with. You're gonna shit on Jersey. Jersey's got. First of all, I'm 10 minutes away from the best city in the world.
Yeah,
it's at the end of the day, and then you can go down to Philly, but you can still go. You can still it's just you got everything you need in New Jersey.
It's also I think got some of them. It's the most farmland. In the
dense.
Yeah,
that's all central PA, but central Jersey, but. You got everything you need. It's like.
I like New Jersey. I do.
I love it.
I shit on it all the time because it's just what I do.
It's easy. It's good for New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just. Listen, we're easy to be poked fun of just because on the stereotypes and our personalities.
Yeah.
And I'm not helping the stereotype of an Italian Jersey guy on here today. But we're a funny group. It's a funny state. People, we're angry, but we can chuck it up with a lot of people. I think.
There's I like blue collar states, and that's what Jersey and Pennsylvania. Well, let's say I'm gonna say Philly because
you can't Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and I love I'm in Gettysburg, Adams County. No one goes there. It's fucking rural as shit. It's just Pennsylvania is legitimately three places.
It is, yeah. So I mean, Philadelphia is what I mean. Yes. That's a blue collar city.
Yes, it is.
Jersey's a blue collar state. I think New York, some of it. I'll say maybe Bergen County.
It is. Bergen County
is a blue collar.
Well, the thing with Bergen County is it's so diverse.
Yeah.
So northern Bergen near New Rochelle, Rochester, Westchester, that's very wealthy. It's a very wealthy area, very white, very wealthy. My area is southern Bergen County, so it's incredibly diverse. I'm 10 minutes away from Newark.
Yeah.
I'm right next to Patterson. It's just
Patterson's rough.
Yeah, you just get it, but you get that a lot of kids I teach are from there.
Okay.
So I get it. That's why I like my school because it's diverse. It makes you grow up and learn about different cultures.
Yeah.
And that area teaches you that. And it teaches you how to adapt to different people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that helps you in the long run as a person. How to be able to talk to people.
I think so. That's the and that's why I like areas like that where it is diverse. That's why New York City is the most fucking diverse. Yes. I think this is the most languages are spoken here and anywhere in the world. I think.
Easily.
It makes you.
And also, it's just I'm political. I went to school for politics, so it's a political. I was working in Jersey City on campaigns this year. I do a bunch of shit, but in New York, it's such a hotbed for political shit right now. You know what I mean?
Dude, I can't.
Everyone's like, you're voting for Cuomo? Like, would you vote for Cuomo? I'm like, because I'm Italian?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that guy.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
I would vote for Cuomo.
Crazy. You're crazy. We got to talk on camera. No fucking way would I.
I'm not voting for fucking Zoran.
You're crazy.
No way.
Love that guy.
Fuck that guy. I think he's a communist.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I like him. But I don't think he is. I listen. I just think we need. It's about, again, it's a Jersey guy talking about New York City. I probably shouldn't be having an opinion on affordability.
No, you can have an opinion. I think you should. Everyone should have it.
But the affordability crisis is everywhere.
Yeah,
it's fucking everywhere.
It's the whole country, dude.
It's a disaster. It's like, especially where I live, Hoboken. Oh my god.
Yeah, 100%. Hoboken was different, man. Not even fucking 10 years ago,
dude. Yeah. It's just like everything's so expensive, and I think Cuomo's obviously just in there for himself.
Of course,
that's the least bad thing about him.
Here's my thing about Zoran. Is that Cuomo's in there for himself. I know that. I'm aware of that. He's a fucking politician.
Yeah.
If anyone thinks that Zoran or anyone who wants to be a politician is not there for themselves on some level, I think you're making a mistake of thinking, no, he's just a good person. And maybe he is, and maybe I'm wrong, but I'm very skeptical of anybody who wants to be a politician.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why Trump got in, because people were like, he's not a politician, but he's also in it for himself.
Yes.
It's another thing.
100%. So again, I don't know how to ride a bike.
You're shitting.
I have studied, learned about the history of every president. Since I was 5 years old.
Okay.
So I'm political.
Cool.
I'm politically nuts.
Yeah.
So I know, like.
So you know your shit.
Here's my thing. It's so stupid to know this shit because everyone has an opinion on politics, which they should. That's called America.
Yeah.
But like, I don't tell a roofer how to fix a shingle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I have 2 degrees in this shit, and I constantly. This is not you. This is me ranting in general about life. And I'm sitting there, and it's like, yeah, this guy sucks because of this, and that. And I'm like, dude, and then I got to tell you how I feel. And like, I actually have shit to back it up. And then this guy's like, no, he sucks. Okay, sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is with Zoran is, could he suck? Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of people let me down.
Yeah.
Fucking Fetterman let me down in PA. Okay. A lot of motherfuckers let me down in terms of my beliefs and the shit they would say, and they completely went back on it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's always going to be, what donors do they have? What is their corporate donors?
Okay.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters. They can say whatever the fuck they want. What money do you take?
Yeah.
Do you take money? That's how you get elected. At the end of the day, it's because that money drives campaign fundraisers. That drives how many volunteers you can have. That drives your staff. So at the end of the day, you can't, if you are counting on a certain factions of groups, people, one person, that's going to dictate your policy.
Okay.
That's how it is. And Cuomo is bought and paid for by every big landlord company there is, Blackwater, and there's multiple things he is, but that's every politician. So I'm not just shitting on what situation going on here.
Yeah.
And Zoran right now is showing me that he's not doing that. And again, I'm definitely a lefty. I would describe myself as definitely more on the left. I just believe that it's corporate money. Yeah. That's the reason why our politics and our fucking situation we're in is a complete fucking shit show.
Yeah.
It's because they're bought and paid for by numerous. It's either the gun lobby for the Republicans, for the Democrats. It's another group of things. That's why the 2-party system is a disaster.
Yeah.
Because they're both bought and sold by the different corporations. That's how it is. I vote for Democrats. Yeah. I hate it. Like, for example, like Mickey Sherrill is running for governor in Jersey.
Okay.
It's the governor race in November. I can't stand her.
Okay.
She's Democrat. I'm not voting for her. I'm not voting for the Republican either. I'm just not going to vote for her. It's the first time in my life I'm not voting for a Democrat because I'm just fucking fed up.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in so many shitty Democrats that I voted for in my life. I'm fucking sick of voting.
Well, that's what happens a lot of time. Where like I'm registered Democrat, but I don't go that direction anymore, like at all. But it's certain issues. I believe in fucking abortion. I believe in, and I say this all the time. But at the end of the day, they both suck. Like that's just my whole feeling is
they definitely both suck. One is definitely worse than the other. In my opinion, this is my opinion.
And that's valid. And here's the thing. What I appreciate about you is and this is I'm not educated on any of this at all. You're educated on it, and that's why I'm listening. I go, all right, he knows more than I do.
Listen, I appreciate you. Listen, and again, this is just my opinion. Having a talk about politics on a comedy podcast is my fault.
No.
It's just like,
I did it. We were talking about Charlie Kirk on the last one.
Oh,
the one that came out today. Yeah.
Oh God, that's brutal. But I have Republican friends, very close. they're my best friends. You know, at the end of the day.
See, that's the part that I appreciate. I don't like when people go, your politics different from mine, we can't associate. Where it's like, dude, I took a bullet for you 10 years ago. You don't remember that? What? Yes. What are we talking about here?
It's how you meet them. So if I grew up with you, and you happen to be conservative and you grew up conservative, I'm not gonna hate your guts. Yeah, that's how you grew up. That's how you feel. It's America. Yeah. I'm never gonna judge you for that. Yeah. Now, if you want to talk politics with me, it might get a little heated with you. Yeah, you're definitely gonna hear it from me. But we don't need to discuss that because I love you for who you are. Exactly. At the end of the day. Exactly. So I have multiple friends that are Republicans. I have some that are liberals. You know. Yeah. You know, I have to, or else I'll fucking lose it. Yeah. But like I have family members that are all Republicans. I can imagine. Italian, Jersey. Spanish. Yeah. I figured. And you roll with it. Some people are just, but some people are off the deep end, bro. Yeah, dude. People just go, well, this is. I'm sorry. I call them two, what's it called? Two NFGs, too far gone. Too far gone. It makes sense. You can't even. On both sides, man. There are people who just go, wow, you are living so far out of reality. Yeah. And I live in my reality, which is I'll look at the situation and I go, all right, I see that. And I see that. I have my opinion, but my opinion can change minute to minute based on information. Yeah. And I think that that's a normal way to live. I think it's critical thinking. Absolutely. That's, I come from a very political family. My parents weren't political, but I became political, and my brother's going to school for the same shit. Yeah. My younger brother, who's a senior now, he's going to go, like, we're all politically involved. We all work on campaigns and stuff like that. So, like, it's our life. You know what I mean? Like, I have a podcast. No microphone. It's just me and my brother sitting there talking about politics in my room for 2 hours a day. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just, I just think people should give a shit more in a little bit. Not it shouldn't focus your whole life because it doesn't focus on my life. Yeah. I'm doing a bunch of different shit. You can't, or else you just lose it. You'll lose your mind. You'll lose your mind. You know what I mean? I got gray hair. I'm 27. I got gray hair, dude. Yeah, but you're sexy and I'm fat. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're a handsome fellow. What are you talking about, dude? I just got a haircut for this pod, dude. I'm not that good. I got to get a haircut later, actually. I'm doing that. Do you? You always have the good flow, though. My shit is getting fucking crazy. And the hairline. Look at that hairline. It's not bad. Look at, dude, I got the widow's peak. It's fucking miserable, bro. Dude. It's terrible. It hasn't stopped me from getting laid, but it will eventually. Way that would. You have hair, bro. You know how many fucking men want hair? You have hair. That's one thing I would do. I would, if I had to get cosmetic surgery, it'd be go to Turkey and get my hairline fixed. Oh, dude, if I lose my hair, that's the first place I'm going. Right? I'm like, if I could cure not being bald, I'm not going to be bald. I wouldn't change these chicken strips I have on the side of my head, but I would change my hairline. Bro, fuck yeah. I would 100%. That was, when I was growing up, I always had really good hair. I still do. Yeah. But my thing was, if I ever go bald, I'll fucking kill myself. I said the same thing. Dude, I'll fucking kill myself. The same exact thing. Whereas now you got turkey. I go, all right, if I go bald, I'm just going to go I have a theory on baldness. What's that? I think everyone that's bald, their head makes sense for it. Yes. And my head, I don't think would make sense for that. With these ears, bro, I look like Inspector Gadget. I can't go bald. I can't go bald. You'd have to go to Turkey. I have to go to Turkey. Yeah. But I think most of the time, and none of my family's bald. So, like, then you're fine, dude. That's what I think. Yeah, the hairlines always recede a little bit. Mine went back a little bit. Yours is perfection. Dude, let's fuck, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm getting going a little bit in here. I always I love saying gay shit when I don't mean it. That's I do. I have a bald. One of my closest friends at work. You know how many times go his bald head and just do the gayest shit in front of him. And he's just like, get off me. And I'm like, no. That's a normal thing to do. Like, when you're so close with a guy, it's funny shit to do that, bro. Anyone who doesn't do that, you're not actually friends. I think people that are super homophobic and like no matter anything can be gay, I think you might be a little gay. And I don't think. Definitely. I tell my students that all the time. Like one girl told this kid, like, I wish you were gay. Yeah. Like just be like, I wish you'd be a good gay friend. Yeah. And he's like, the fuck? That's fucking bullshit. He's like, and I'm like one guy was like talking, something was like, he's like, asking about his clothes. He goes, it's gay to ask about another man's clothes. And I'm like, George, shut the fuck up, dude. I go, you know what it means? You get a little nervous. Yeah, and it's like, if you're dressed nice, you'll realize when you're 25 that actually is a good thing. Oh my god. Yeah. My clothes is this ain't it, but like when I go out, I've changed my whole outfit. Yeah, you want to look good. I used to wear the dumbest shit. My kids still make fun of me for the outfits I wear. Yeah, because sometimes I don't give a fuck, and I have like 3 different colors on. That's fine. And the girls just roast me for it. Fucking kids. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, but like anything can be considered gay to high school kids. Yeah, 100%. Gayness to high school kids is like Armageddon.
I grew up. It was like you always did gay shit with not gay shit, but like you would make gay jokes with your friends.
Yeah.
If someone called you gay, I never cared about someone calling me gay growing up.
It's also a super. I think it's also a super Caucasian thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, black dudes are not doing that.
Black guys don't be doing that gay shit.
That is a very white thing. It's not.
Yeah.
Black kids.
If I can't go up to my black friends and just like try to
they'll break
caress them.
Neck,
Like fuck off me, which is fair.
No, that's fair. I get it. But with the friends you grew up with, it's if you're accustomed to that.
For some reason, I don't know. I think we're whites. We just do the gay shit.
We're just inherently a little gayer. No big deal. What are you gonna do? All right.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what that is.
The fuck is the big deal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I grew up with a dad who was like, if I found out you were gay, you know what I'd do? Nothing. He goes, I'd tell you to be fucking happy.
Yeah.
So
my parents are the same way.
Very comfortable
my
around
mom
that. Very comfortable with my own skin. You have to know. Wait. So what'd you say?
My mom wished we were gay.
Oh, that doesn't.
Because she's surrounded by guys.
Yeah, she's got a football team in her house. Yeah. She's like, can one of you be like a dancer?
Yes. Yeah. She's like, can one of you like just read?
Yeah.
Like, can one of you do like pick up English really, like I did?
Like my son goes to Gettysburg. He may be gay.
Yeah. I'm trying. It's not working. He's somehow straight and loves it. How are you straight and dress up in union outfits? Like, what are you doing?
It's like he's got tons of women friends.
Yeah. Oh, she makes fun of me and my bald friend all the time about how gay we are.
That's all right.
It's just how it is, man. It's
normal.
The Gettysburg shit's so fucking.
It's funny. It's always been funny. By the way, what time do you have? By the way,
definitely over. It's 1:45.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, dude. This was a fucking pleasure.
Yo, you're the best.
Thank you
for
coming.
Thank
Seriously,
you for having
this
me,
was
bro.
a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And we'll do it again.
Hey.
We got to chill. I'm down to chill.
Absolutely.
You know when I'm
Come
in Jersey.
through, bro. I'll be back and forth whenever you need.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. You want to give socials?
Just TikTok, Coach London Comedy. Everything else you'll see on him, and then I'll post it myself. But thank you guys for watching. You do a great job. You're killing it, and I appreciate you.
Man. You're the fucking man.
You're the man, bro.
Yes.
Thank
See you guys later.
Thank you.